just going to breakfast, and this is one of the elevators that doesn't really sound so well. So we're just heading down to breakfast and we'll see you later.
We called a taxi this morning to take us back to the trail. Hopefully it's not ridiculously expensive.
I don't want that bug spray.
Don't put it in your eye.
Bug spray is a chemical to bugs, also to humans. You see, bug spray is poisonous, so if any mosquitoes try getting onto you, they will not get onto you, because if they even touch you, they will die still, because this is a kind of poison.
Wow, a lot of books in this little library.
Don't go close to the...
This pond is so cool. It's got all kinds of frogs in it. Maybe if oh, I feel, oh, they're everywhere.
Oh my gosh, right there. Look at
That's a big bullfrog.
That's a...
You guys,
Oh my!
get
I saw them jump.
get out the water filter, guys. We need to make some water. Oh, look at that one. Oh my god.
Mom, look at this one
Oh,
right there.
oh,
Mom.
no, there's one right here.
Mom,
What?
right there.
Oh my gosh, that guy's so big. Ah! I don't even see them. Oh, look at that big guy.
I saw him. Oh, I saw him jump in. He went out and then he jumped right in.
This is frog heaven.
Coming.
Look at that big guy. Look at him right there. Whoop.
And he's...
Oh, and there's tiny ones also everywhere. Whoa.
Oh, I saw it jump in.
They make funny little noises like,
Oh my god.
my brethren.
Oh, Noah, and the little ones can still run away from you.
The woman at the visitor center just told us that they're expecting severe thunderstorms starting at 1. And we're getting such a late start. It's like noon already. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we gonna get soaking? Are we gonna hide away from the thunderstorms? What's the plan? I don't know what to do. Definitely need to make sure all of our stuff is in dry bags, because I don't think my quilt is in the dry bag right now. I don't want him going up there right now because it's raining and this is a thunderstorm. And I don't think it's a good idea to go up a tower. No, Buttercup, it's not safe. No, I don't want you to get hurt. I know, but this is a thunderstorm. Lightning strikes the highest thing. If you go up that
Hi.
the highest, you'd be higher than the trees.
Oh, this is the highest thing, because we're on a giant mountain and this is higher than the mountain.
Yes. If there's any lightning, it's gonna bam right on you. You'll be dead. We're all totally wet to the skin. We've been hiking in this complete drenching downpour for about 5 miles. We're headed towards the secret shelter right now to hopefully get out of this rain for the rest of the day, but I'm concerned that it might be completely full or possibly so dilapidated that rain comes in. I don't know. But the kids are not happy, and it is surprisingly cold. I think the air temperature is not that cool, but when you're this wet for a long kind of time, you do get cold. Now, I've offered the kids to put on their raincoats to help them with their raincoats, but they've all refused. I think they just don't want to get into their wet backpacks. I am also worried that if any of our dry bags failed, we're going to have wet, cold kids, and that could be a problem. Backup plan to the secret shelter is to go into the little town that's a couple miles past that and to try to find accommodation there. We have about a mile to go here before we get to the secret shelter, and crossing my fingers for a good outcome when we get there. How you doing?
Bad.
What's the matter?
The rain is really cold. I can see a shelter! I feel like my shoes are a prison because they're keeping the water inside my feet. Yeah.
Oh, I can see at least one person at the shelter already. So here's the secret shelter. You can see it's pretty big.
Okay,
It's like pouring rain outside. Those are all of our wet clothes. No, I know they're not going to dry, but we're just putting them out of the way. We are all in dry clothes at this point, although our stuff is pretty wet, like our sleeping pads are wet, but the boys, everything in our dry bags stayed dry, so we feel really happy about that. We're all dried off and feeling a little bit better. Now it's time to eat. Starving. I'm gonna try to be kind of quiet because there's another backpacker sleeping inside the shelter. We've been hanging out here for a couple hours now. The only problem we ran into is that Jellybean's dry bag has a leak, and her quilt got a little bit wet in the corner, but amazingly, it's so warm and dry inside the secret shelter that her quilt has already dried out. And this inspired me to bring in some of our wet clothing and hang it up so that hopefully it can dry out. Also, there's a hiker box here in the secret shelter, and we found a new dry bag in it. Trail provides.